Okay, this is my hotspots for Seminole for competition. Updated. So I made some old videos and they were okay, but I've learned Seminole a bit better now. And it's time to update my hotspots video and give you some of my newer spots. So this spot might seem a little complicated to get to, but it's not that bad. Like once you learn where it is, it's very easy to remember where it is. But I will say this spot here is the most reliable spot I have found for the giant trophy, for multiple giant trophies during the online open, or just if you want big largemouth and you just want to free fish and get giant largemouth. I caught foxtrot here as well. I was really hoping for ranger. I just cannot catch that fish. I've been on this lake for almost 100 hours and I just can't catch ranger. It's so funny. Like I've caught Juno twice, woodruff, foxtrot twice, and I just can't get Gideon or ranger. Okay, so you see my map, and as you come to the end, the very end of these islands, the very end of them, just cut through the very last island, cut through all the way to the end, and look at my map. You see where that green marker is? That's where I'm going. And if you watch my channel a lot, you know where I've shown this before on other videos, but it's just such a great spot. I really want to get it into the minds of as many Bassmaster players as I can, because it's just worthwhile knowing about. So here you can use the jankelistic swim bait. And I found that when you pitch on the right side of this tree, you'd get giant, multiple super heavyweight bass. I'm a little far away right now. Let me pull a little closer. It's just loaded with super heavyweights. And it seems to stay busy like a large portion of the day. So if you just want to free fish and just get like maybe a legendary largemouth or some legendary fish, or you know, you got a really good chance here. I fished in front of this point, like setting up right in front of the point, and I didn't really do that well. Not as well as I do when I'm on the side of the point.
You're gonna have a few competitors trembling with that toe.
I want to show you something else here. You don't have to get really that close either. Oh, there it is. You can come in like this, and you can long cast into this. Right on the right side. And you can just see all the fish here. Now, this is not as busy as it usually is. But you can see all the fish on the right side there. It gets really hot and heavy with giant super heavyweights. So anyway, back to the dock. To show you spot 2, this spot's to the right. And it's been popularized. A lot of people have it in their hotspots video for Seminole. Big Timer J has popularized this spot. But I agree with Big Timer J on this spot. It is a roaring hotspot. It just, sometimes it takes a little time to warm up and to get really super hot and yield the super heavyweights in abundance. You see on my map where this is. There's the bridge, and it's this point. I also caught foxtrot here, and I'll show you how I like to do it. I like fishing here with this tree. You can see the bridge over there, and this little tree here, this little tree, and that little bush. I caught a foxtrot here. Go with the worm or the tremor shad, because there are a lot of brambles and weeds and just a mess under here, and you absolutely will get hung up. But there's legendary fish in here. But this is one of Big Timer Jay's hot spots as well, and I agree with him on this. But ever since I caught foxtrot here, it might not seem like much right now. I'm not really getting the best footage of this spot. Try behind you. But this point here is reliable for at least 1 or 2 massive giant trophies. But it can get real busy here, so check it out. The next spot is my spot. The first spot was my spot. The second spot there, I would say that's more like Big Timer Jay's spot, because he kind of popularized it on his channel. But I agree with him, so I'll put it on my spots too. My spot, hotspot video. Just because I do agree, it's great for the online open. Here's the dam. And I found a roaring hotspot here. Now this is where I caught woodruff. So if you watch my channel a lot, you know all about this spot. This tree. See if the fish finder says there's any fish here right now. And really just pitch right at this tree. Right in the grass. Also, you can pitch over to the left. It's just I've caught all the legendary spotted bass here. All of them. Except dumpling. I think I caught dumpling somewhere else. That's funny. It doesn't seem too active right now, but I caught woodruff. I caught like 5 legendary spotted bass here. It can just be loaded with giant trophies. 15 pounders, 14 pounders. And it can just be great. Let's try 7 in the morning. Some of the hot spots ebb and flow. And they can cool down and heat up. So you see there's a ton of bass here. Off to the left of the tree, all of a sudden at 7 in the morning, there's just giant trophies. And there's legendary bass here. So I guess I'll show you one more spot. There's the dam. Come around here, and this patch of this moss right here is where I caught Juno. And you can see the fish finder is lighting up a little bit. Try this spot. But there can be legendary largemouth bass here. It's one of the reasons I pointed out to you, because if you just hate the Seminole Lake, you haven't spent enough time on it. Like, it's great. It's awesome. It's like one of my favorite all-time Bassmaster lakes, just to free fish on and look around for hot spots and try and find huge giant hot spots. And I love the look of it. It looks super cool to me. All the moss and the dam and the bridge, and it just, all the islands, it's just such a mystery. Seminole is such a mystery. Like, it's such a mysterious kind of lake. It's not easy to find like huge hot spots. And this fish is really slow. He doesn't even look that big, but he's really slow. No, he's not big. But he's very slow in coming in. Okay, so those are my hotspots, my updated hotspots for Seminole. Thanks for watching.